busy down here. For a Friday afternoon? Well, truth be told, Pasadena has been non-stop busy, like I said, for the last good 2, 3, almost 3 years now. Solid. So weird. Mi piace. And the clouds started rolling in. Some are natural and some are unnatural. Ooh, looking up north at the old way. Odd one out. We got a new establishment. Must be Asian based. I say that because there's nothing but Asian people. Yep. Wow. Hell's Alley. I like the way they redid that. Look at that. It's gone. 85 Celsius. It was, I think it is a Asian-based bakery. Anyway, it was really good. They had a lot. Their croissants were always like really flaky, but it looks to appear that they are now gone. Oh. And I said it before, eateries are a very, very difficult thing to get your grasp in. You need a what? Sandy Hook Promise. Oh, whiny babies. You know, it's just so hard when it comes to food. Clothing is like, I don't know, that has just as much of a short lifespan, though merchandise and clothing isn't really that much of an investment when you come to food, because you have a lot more permits and all this other stuff that you have to really comply, other than just like, say, merchandise, clothing, knickknacks, gift shop. You know, these eatery establishments, they have to jump through a lot of hoops and hurdles and everything just to be able to get their doors open. And if they have alcohol, that's even a lot difficult, more process to be established here in Pasadena. Never been here before. Huh. Have to look at this. But anyway, Green Street is one of the better places to have an establishment, an eatery, if you would. It's just so much more cozier. The whole ambiance walking through here at night is just so much nicer. It was really cool when we had the Twin Palms. Holy cow, there's a lot of people up here too. Yeah, I remember. Whoa, I remember that. Green Street Cavern. Ooh, those are some old prices. Was it The abalone, the grilled abalone. Oh yeah, that was old. Good cigar. God, it smells so good. And this is where the old Twin Palms. This was the old Kevin Costner's restaurant was right here, Twin Palms. And then it got, I think, it was sold to another celebrity. Not sure exactly. But yeah, it's all gone, man. This was actually quite a happening thing. This was still in existence when the ex and I were still married and we got here. Jennifer Lopez, she did have a restaurant here. I think it was called Madres or something like that. Madre Mia's. I'm trying to remember if she may have had a role or a partnership with the old Twin Palms. I know it was a celebrity, but I can't remember as to exactly who. But yeah, there's been a lot of celebrities that have had quite a few restaurants here too. And a nice little bookstore. Is this the one? Oh no, it's on the other side, on the back. There's a really great little bookstore in the back over there in the alleyway. And here's one of my older favorite buildings. Cadillac LaSalle. Look at this. That is an old one. So this is part of Westgate. Westgate is apartment, that is too right there, I believe. Apartment houses that are like way over there. They did have a waiting list, I'm sure they still do, for low income, because the ex and I and the daughter, we had applied there. And even though it was fairly new, still when we went to go look, it was still like an 8 to 10 year waiting. A lot of these places here in Pasadena, damn, say 5 to 10 year waiting list. For Castle Green, forget it. I don't know, unless you bribe someone or pay someone to get in there. Everybody seems to want to get in there, and I understand it. Its appeal and everything. It's beautiful and everything. But dang, I'm not going to be holding all my hopes on that. And Westgate, when the guy told us, we just like, we both looked at each other and we just bowed our head down. We're just like, forget that. We're not wanting to stick around that long. But anyway, this whole thing is Westgate, I think, development. This, I think they had a play into this. But in any case, a lot of these lower storefronts are still empty. The only thing that seems to be always coming in, and there's always an overabundance now, is the secondary is like Pilates or yoga. Hairdressers, we have an obscene amount of hairdressing and nail salons. An obscene amount. I don't know how they would compete, though they're quite busy, and they manage to stay in business a lot longer than, say, any other, like a food restaurant or a curio shop or a clothing shop, you know. Obviously, because they have a smaller... Oh, this is the other one. This is new. I forgot this opened up. I declare. Look at that. That's great. I declare. Oh, look at the Hobart. The Pro Hobarts. I used to have to run one of those when I worked at the pizzeria in Wisconsin. I declare. That is a cute name. But anyway, the nail salons have a little bit more resilience in order to survive. Overhead is very, very minimal. It's just employees and whoever they are, whatever you are, you can pay them as much or as little and threaten them as much or as little. Oh, don't be offended. You know this shit happens everywhere. Especially like in East Coast, West Coast, and Chicago. This place got closed. Oh, Tanner Market, they closed. God, I mean, if you really stay away from an area for more than a couple of weeks, places open up and close before you even get a chance to read about it in the paper. True Food here has been here the longest. Since I've been living here, this is the second or third iteration of a business, but it's owned by the same person and or people. And one business here that kind of cracks me up, it's always been here, is they sell vents. Vents. Right here. Vents. They have a showroom, and the showroom is vents. There is another specialty business down in South Pasadena on Mission, and I think their specialty is like tile, a little bit more practical, one would think. But when it comes to building a home or purchasing or redoing, you don't think about vents. I know it's kind of weird, but yeah. The new ice cream parlor, Gelato, is open. No one's still come to claim the property of Kabuki. The Pop and Yoke is still here. Tiffany's still here, always will be here. Crate and Barrel. Apple, of course. Apple will never go away. Never. They would never leave. That restaurant, they're still working on that one Mexican restaurant over here in Colorado 1. It's not attractive. It just honestly reminds me of some 1970 movie, Damnation Alley, something out of there, an iteration of it. So it's another like boba tea shop. We just had that other one, Maku. I like that one really a lot. I'll have to check this one out and wait after the hype dies down. But the Maku one is really good. They specialize in mango. It's really tasty. Let's go check out the alley. So a little business, Plush. I'll post the thing on there for you. Looks like they only open in the late afternoon, around 4:30. But it's kind of like I don't know, Build-A-Bear type of thing. It seems like. I really didn't read the website very much, but I'll be sure to post it. Yeah, it's kind of clean back here. Best places to have libations and food and stuff. So right over here, Kings Row. Looks like the alley's getting some sewer treatments. I have a feeling that this summer, this alleyway is going to be really busy. I think Pasadena's going to... Well, hell, honestly now, with Trump in office, I think there's going to be a lot more people feeling confident. Caverns underneath. Can we see it? Can we see it? Barely? There it is. Barely see the old walk-in vault. Oh, wow. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening.